Hello, class and audience. I want to present to you some of the tools I'll be using while teaching my kindergartners through second graders to get them started on their path to being successful in literacy. This is a kindergarten scholar book that I would be using that kind of introduces them to the opposites and just different shapes and things that we have in the world today, so they can kind of notice what those things are called. And this greater than, less than, this is a really good book for their ages because it gets them started on a lot of stuff. And this is things I will be going over these books with them one-on-one to kind of see what pace each student is learning at. That way it'll give me a better understanding on how I need to work with this student individually. And this is another manuscript writing book. And it starts off with all the alphabets and the letters, with them, having pages where they can trace letters and get them familiar with all the alphabets and numbers that we have. And as they go, they'll learn more and more because the book has so much different stuff, for their age groups, to familiarize them with alphabets, numbers, being able to put words together, and so forth. And I also will be using flashcards. These cards right here are for first words. I think this is really good for a young group of their age to kind of get them started and allow them to be able to familiarize themselves with the words, beginning words, to lead them into being able to say and spell bigger words. This right here, I would have them lay all these cards out with a picture or a word side facing up, like this. Have the child find the two cards that match, because it's two cards of each in this stack, and have them match the cards so they'll get familiarized with that word, and then it also has a character with the word. Yeah, I think they'll have fun doing this as well and learning at the same time. And I have each child say the word, the picture names. Quick example: house. I help the child with this if necessary, pointing to the word as I read it, because I'm pretty sure I would have to do that first with them, and then maybe on down the line they'll get familiar with it to where I won't have to do that part. And another set of cards that I'll be using, this is also obtaining to beginning words, and it has a list of different words, beginning words that they'll use. I can do a word hunt with these. Some of the words are the same and some of them are different in this stack. So it'll probably be a step above the last stack that I just showed you. And what I would do on this is tell a story. The beginning words is a good way to build vocabulary. Have a child pick a few cards and use them together in a story. Beginning letter sounds with this. Have the child pick a card, word side up, and ask them to name the first letter in the word. Okay, together we'll say the beginning letter, we'll do it loudly, sound out loud, followed by the name of the letter. Then I would encourage he or she to think of other words that begin with the same sound. And also with this stack of flashcards, I can do something called rhyme time. Together, with the child, I can find the cards with the words that rhyme, like socks, box, cat, bat, moon, spoon, nose, toes. All those cards are in this stack, and it'll help familiarize each student. After we do it as a group, I'll go back around to each student individually and see how far he or she is coming along and catching on to the assignments that we're doing. And we're gonna have fun out of this as well. And I'll have treats and different stuff on certain days, like maybe Fridays or something, where when they get something correct, you know, you get like a little treat or award or something like that. Last of all, I have one more stack of flashcards. This one is color, shapes, and more. This will familiarize the kids with colors, shapes, you know, and more. You know, you can do parent activity cards with, you know, I'll be introducing the students to new words with these cards. You know, if you can see them, hat, and then got a character that's pointing to where the hat is. Then another example, you have top, where the character is at the top of the ladder. And I'll go over these cards with them, and I spread all the cards out on the table or floor, and review the colors, shapes, and opposites, and have the child trace the shapes with their finger. And as they're doing so, I ask them the name of each shape. And I have one of the child pick a color, name it, and then find another object in that same color. I explain what an opposite is and see if the child can think of any. I mean, I just feel like things like this will really benefit in the age group that I'm going to be teaching in, which is kindergarten through second, maybe even third. You know, and I'll move up eventually as I teach the students what I need them to learn, because I want to get the best out of them. Not only are they learning, I'll be learning as well. And hopefully one day I'll work my way on up and you know, teaching high school students, which I won't be using these type methods, but my methods will grow and change as I move up as well. But at the end of the day, the whole meaning of this for the kindergarten through second grade students is for me to help them with their literacy, because to me that's the most important thing for children their age in order for them to grow and be successful in life. And I'll give it my all, put my heart into it, and do as much as I can to help these students. And like I say, I know every student is probably going to be different. You have some that might catch on as fast as the next, but I'm willing to do whatever it takes for each individual student to get to and perform at the level that we need them to perform at. And that kind of ends my teaching methods that I've presented to you guys. I thank you for your time.